First of all, I would like to try to promote some type of decency among everybody here. There's been accusations back and forth, and I'm getting a little sick and tired of doing a 5-hour drive back and forth to my house to come up here and to listen to a lot of this stuff. Also, I'd like to think that there's a happy medium someplace where, I don't know, that we can all come together on instead of this bickering and fighting. Fighting gets us nowhere. Nowhere whatsoever. And I don't care if you're for or against the windmills, which we're all talking about. I would really like to have people get together, think this out, and do the right thing.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else?
My name is Paul Miller.
By the way, you have 3 minutes.
I've got 17. Thank you. Please get your watch on. Thanks. I've been a township and a village official for 17 years in Macomb County. I've been to many meetings here. I've been on the county Board of Appeals here in Fair County. I'm asking you not to do what I think you're intending to do. Like the attorney says, these people are thoughtful people. And this is one of the things that they came up with in this township. And you people have spent up to $200,000 and maybe more getting this made. And they were instrumental in getting it made. And I have counseled several real estate people in this community and in other communities over the rules in here. And you've got a wonderful set of rules here to run this township in an orderly fashion. Don't do this to these volunteers. They'll suspect that you'll do it to other volunteers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What are you showing, Paul?
Go off.
Pardon?
Paul, what is that you're showing?
That is the Lake Township zoning ordinance, planning and zoning ordinance. This is what governs our community. This is what makes this community such a beautiful community. Farming, resort ways, every way. It's the rules we live by, made by thoughtful people. Don't discourage the thoughtful people in this township not to take these jobs. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Mr. Roner.
I think we're way off base on what we're talking about now. The purpose of this meeting, as I understand it, was to talk about whether they, one of the people violated the rights, the duties that he had as chairman. The other fella was accused of slander. We didn't see it in his statement. Pat says it is in there if you just went further. All of the other discussions are not relative to this meeting. The only thing that's relative to this meeting is those two facts. And I think that the board would not have brought the accusations if they hadn't researched and found out that they were within their legal rights. Thank you.
Anyone else?
You gotta get to Pat's notes. Would that change your opinion? The attorney?
You're asking me? No. What she read, and I didn't hear it, but she said that Tim said, as a company, I would have reservations about dealing with the board. I think that's what she read.
As a company, he was referring to DTE, he was speaking to DTE. He was saying as a company. In other words, in culture, I mean, you could say.
Shall I play the tape?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, as long as the tapes, problem is slander is not non-feasance, misfeasance, malfeasance. Like this fellow said, we've got to hold ourselves what the law requires. Hey, it's not slander, be it what matter if it was. That's not a reason for removal.
Take that pledge of allegiance. Your organization. Our township supervisor, treasurer, and another trustee. A trustee who, I might add, has the least assigned with you.
ZBA, everybody can sign it, not just us. Because you operate, you could be possibly on that, whatever you want to call it. If one of us signed it, we should all sign it.
It wasn't sent to us. I said to your board and you told me not to sign it.
I won't sign it, but everybody signs it. It's all right.
Well, yes. Would you guys sign it? Well, I would sign it in a minute, and I don't know why they didn't. None of this is kind of a backstep here, if you ask me, because none of this was discussed. And I don't know why there wasn't some more public outrage about this. I don't know why it wasn't more publicly stated. The paper had this information. I have no idea why that wasn't an issue that was presented to the public. I don't know. It's just it's a mystery to me why they decided not to sign it. And for him to stand at this meeting and say, I would have signed it if you would have signed it, to me is just totally ludicrous.
Hey, I have a question for you. Did you have a conversation with your consultant based on your conversation with me?
Basically pledges not to be honest. That's the bottom line. And I would be very concerned.
You discussed that quite a lot. I was the board leader this that before.
We made more noise than anybody. I'm going to open this up to the public.
Just connect.
If I can say something?
Right ahead.
As I said earlier, I'm not sure how you can separate ethics and honesty. And as I said earlier, there is no more fundamental ethical value than honesty. We associate honesty with people of honor, and we admire and rely on those who are honest. Yes, you saw what I said, but you tell me if it's possible to be ethical without being honest, or to be honest without being ethical. I'll leave it at that.